Hey, how's it going? Azurite Sea so far has been getting progressively better for us, which admittedly with the way that we started out, it can only go up from there. But we are already 2 booster boxes and a trove in and still no enchanted. I'm hoping today that we can fix that. I've got our 3rd booster box here and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this one because I am itching to finally have one of these absolutely amazing enchanted cards. I've said it before, I'll say it a million times more. I absolutely love the way that the enchanted cards look in this set, and I can't wait to have one of my own. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to achieve that with this today, because like I said, our pulls have been getting significantly better. The last booster box we had a foil legendary. We had a foil legendary in our trove as well. So, I mean, that's the next best thing. Hopefully, we finally get that enchanted. But we can't get there if we don't just go ahead and jump in. So, we gotta start. We'll see if Baymax has anything good for us in here. Yeah, now these packs are not opening quite as easily as those trove packs did. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what it was with those trove packs, but they were interesting. Like I said, the way that they opened, they were just super, super easy to open. I mean, they almost fell apart as you were opening them. So we got Madam Mim. Oh, starting out hot with a legendary. We got Hades and Helping Hand, which sounds got like a little, sounds kind of odd. The way it's, I don't know if the camera can actually pick that up or not, but it's got a really weird kind of print line deal going on there. So I like that, Starting out with a legendary. That is a good sign, I hope, because especially I've got PTSD from that first one that we opened. That was that first booster box was rough. That thing, I hope I never get a box that bad ever again. Because that one was bad enough that I almost didn't even want to open the other box that I had already paid for. Like, it was bad. It was that bad. It's funny that I had a video before that I, in the thumbnail, I even had the booster box in the dumpster because it was that bad. And it honestly, in retrospect, yeah. I don't even know what else to say because it was just, I thought at the time that was the worst, but it really wasn't. So you got Baymax, Winnie the Pooh, and Iago. So hopefully, never experience that again because it's not a great feeling whenever, you've spent like 120 bucks on a booster box and then you don't even pull any significant hits out of it. It's never what you want. It's not a great feeling, but admittedly, opening packs is kind of like a form of gambling. So you sometimes you do lose. So you got Kanga, Captain Hook, ooh, and a foil super rare Sisu. All right, but yeah, I mean I guess yeah, you're definitely losing more than you're winning, especially if you're following along with our daily pack openings, then you know exactly how that is because we're, I guess, like three booster boxes and change deep on that at this point. If that's how you want to measure it, like breaking down like the number of packs. We got Flotilla. Ooh, another legendary. We got Yzma, and I think she is the only legendary I had not pulled from this set so far. And back behind that, we got Lose the Way. Alright, so we'll get Yzma all sleeved up here. So yeah, I'm very excited. Like I said, I know it can only go up from here, and I like that we're only a few packs in and we've already got 2 of our legendaries. Because like I said, I cannot do another one of those boxes that just doesn't give you anything. I mean, even most of the the rares that we were pulling, they weren't really that like anything that great. I think I did get maybe a couple of the Maleficent staffs that I was looking for. But I mean, it's not an overly expensive card. It's just one I wanted to play with. So we got Stitch, Copper Bubbles, and Card Soldier Spear. But yeah, that's a card I've been looking forward to since I first saw it, and I've actually got it in my deck right now, and so I am excited to play with it, see how it actually works out, because I have not had a chance to actually play anybody with it since I built that deck. Tonight will actually be the first time that I get to go try that one out, so I'm excited to see how it's going to work. I kind of started with somebody else's deck and kind of built off of that. Ooh, our first one starting with a super rare. So we have at least a super rare back behind here. And it's another legendary. What is it? What do we got? What do we got? Hey, there we go. We got that big Simba. This is another awesome card. I'm hoping I can come up with a couple more of these because I don't typically play Amber, but I'm starting to get all the pieces and I would really like to give it a shot. So on that, we've got Hot Potato. All right. Yeah, this is not a bad box at all. Very happy with the pulls so far, and like I said, we are not that deep. We may actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I really don't. I don't want to jinx myself. I don't want to run that risk. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep opening these, and we'll just see what comes out of them. What do you say? But if you haven't already, I need you to go down in the comments and wish me some luck, because I need every bit of luck that I can possibly get, because my luck just has not been that great. So I need to change a pace, especially if I'm going to pull the enchanted out of here. So we got Tadashi Hamada, Ambush, and Genie. Ooh, that is a sweet, sweet pull. I'm actually going to leave that one out. I am going to leave that one out because that one is probably going straight into the trade binder, because I've got one of those already, and last I looked, he was worth a pretty penny. So if I can use him to get some... Oh, look at me leaving my trash there in the shot. I'm sorry about that. I'll do better next time. But yeah, if I can use him to get some more staple cards, by all means. I love you, Genie, but something's got to give, you know what I mean? So we got Gopher. First rare, we've got Tigger. Ooh, a super rare, we've got Captain Amelia. Let's see what we got back behind it. We got Hercules. All right, but yeah, I am glad that I have people that I can trade with, and especially with this being a new set, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that you know, there's a lot of cards that they're missing and may want to trade for. Although I do know quite a few people that I play with at locals were picking up a whole case, so they may have already gotten what they were looking for. There we go. There's another Maleficent staff, Kakamora, and I won't give in. All right, but yeah, that Maleficent staff card I think is going to be a lot of fun. I'm running an Amethyst Emerald deck, so the plan is to use the bounce effects from Emerald with, of course, I'm running 4 of those Maleficent staff. Hope to get, you know, a couple of them at least on the board, and then use characters like Cloud Kicker and use the Emerald Chromicon and those type of cards to force them to bounce characters back to their hands, and hopefully it'll work out. So we got We Could Be Immortals, another super rare. We got Jim Hawkins and Ben. But I know the potential is there on paper, but as I've said before, I'm not the greatest at deck building, so I did have to use somebody else's deck build kind of as a base, and I'm hoping that it plays out. But either way, I'm going to have fun. I know that for sure, because I don't think there has been a time that I haven't had fun, other than whenever I'm playing one of those god-awful discard decks. I don't like just sitting there watching somebody else play the game. It's not fun. It's got Mystical Tree. We got Sugar Rush Speedway and Hiro Hamada. All right. So it looks like things are kind of slowing down just a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have shown so much enthusiasm about those pools early on. But hopefully it'll all even out. We still have a lot of packs left. There's still plenty of time left in the game, and there's no telling what we're going to pull. So we got Chippendale, Go-Go Tamago. That is another one I was actually needing for tonight. And Heffalumps and Woozles. And I don't know if that is picked up, but good. God, that is awful. That is probably one of the worst printed cards I have ever seen in my life. It looks like somebody ran this thing over. Good God, that is bad. Alright, I'm going to leave that one out. That one's interesting, to say the least. I really hope that came up on the camera, because that is an awful looking card. Like, I mean, you can see the print lines like clear as day, at least in person. Like I said, I don't know how they actually show up on camera, but as apparent as they are in person, I'm sure they probably show up at least a little bit on camera. And I really hope that with as many of those as I have seen so far in this set, that if we do pull our enchanted, that it does not look like that, because I'll be heartbroken. So we got Pooh Pirate Ship, Bend to My Will, and Bellwether. Yeah, I am interested to see whether Bend to My Will actually see any play. I thought it was pretty cool originally, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't know that that's actually that good of a card. A 7-cost uninkable that you know, you can't sing it. It's it probably wouldn't be too bad if it was like a song and you could sing it, but I think it needs to have at least been inkable to be a good card. It's got Peach, Seeking the Half Crown, and Chip. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the best at judging what makes a good card, because I'm still so new to the game, and I'm just here to have fun, man. I hope that comes across whenever you watch these videos, but I'm not the person that's going to be going to at least at this point, to be able to build an excellent deck and give you the breakdown of, okay, here's exactly what's going on, here's why it's good, so on and so forth. Hopefully one of these days, but at the moment, not so much. So we got Yokai, Mr. Big, and Pleakley. Alright, looks like we are maybe about 2/3 of the way through here now, give or take. No, maybe half. Maybe half. Maybe that's where we're at. It looks like there's another layer in there that I did not see at first. So hopefully I'm not rolling through these too fast. Like I say, I think I mentioned it in my last box opening video. I know that a lot of people just want me to get to the point and get to the hits. So you got Jasmine, Moana, and Moana again. All right. And you guys let me know what you think about the way that I roll through them. I thought about maybe just doing a video where whenever I'm opening these up, I'm only doing the hits. So just taking the 3 cards out of the back, just going ahead and putting them to the front, and then just totally, at least for the purposes of the video, just kind of setting everything else, all the commons and uncommons, off to the side. And then, I can just go through those in my free time, because they're still going in my collection. So we got Monterey Jack, Owl Island, and a Kakamora that, again, it's not as bad as the last one, but there's still these pretty bad print lines through here. And it's really starting to worry me that one of these days, or not necessarily one of these days, one of these packs, I'm gonna pull an enchanted and it's just gonna look horrid. I really don't want that to be how it is, especially as excited as I am for the enchanted in this set. I would really like to have one that looks good, because it's just pulling an enchanted in general is really cool, but it's just, to have that dampened by the card just being in rough shape, from the time that you open it. So we got Zipper. Alright, we got Jafar. And another 8-up common. Another Mad Hatter's Teapot. Man, that is not looking good. I don't even know. I don't imagine that's like considered an error card, right? Like that's probably just trash. I'd be delighted to find out that no, actually those are like something cool, like getting a crimped card that's an error. But yeah, I don't think that is the case with those. I think that's just bad luck, which, given the kind of luck I typically have, that would check out, honestly. So we got King Sensor Core. Ooh, another legendary. We got Baymax. All right, and Jim Hawkins. And this one actually looks good. So let's get a sleeve for old Baymax here. So that finally puts us at 4 legendaries. So hopefully that is not the last major pull that we have for this box. Just like I say, I'd still really like to have that enchanted. I'd take it. You know what I mean? Even if it is 8-up. I really don't want it to be, but even if it's one of those that's just 8-up and has print lines all over it, it's still an enchanted. It'll break my heart, but I'll still take it. So here's another pack that we're starting out with a super rare. We got Mickey Mouse. Got Madam Mim. And Rabbit with some more print lines. That one's not too bad, but print lines all the same. God. Are you guys having this same issue with the print lines? Like, I don't think I've ever seen so many like this, but I think I've seen a couple of other people say that they've had some issues with the print lines on cards. But, you know, obviously, as you've seen in this video, and then I think in my trove I had one that was that bad too. I mean, this is just awful. I mean, I don't think that's even all of them. Those are just some of the worst offenders. So we got Safe and Sound. Another super rare. We got Lilo. And back behind that, I'm Still Here. And that one looks fine. Alright. Alright, let's see what our last Yzma pack has got. I also, I don't think you can actually, you might be able to see it here in the video, but I like that it's actually lining up. I've got Baymax and then Stitch and then Yzma the same way that it is on the box. And that doesn't usually work out that way, but I like that. I mean, of course, you know, there's so few characters that statistically speaking it's going to happen on a fairly regular basis, but just not something I typically notice. But yeah, these last 3 packs, hopefully we got some extra magic in there. So let's see, we got Captain Hook. Energy Blast. Oh god, another card making me nervous. This Dora Bezel Winter Pop it's another one for the pile. At least it's all been commons that are that way. I don't think any of the other ones that I have had that happen to. Or I don't think any of them, like the uncommons or rares or super rares even, have had that. So, you know, maybe it's just a common thing. But it's got Wendy Darling, super rare Daisy Duck, ooh, and a super rare Lilo. See, all right, so Lilo does not have that. Thank God. God, that would be, because Lilo's a pretty good card too. I don't know what she's going for at the moment, but I know she was going for a pretty penny there for a little bit anyway. So definitely don't want her to be one that is torn up. But our last pack magic, if you haven't so far, I really need you to go down right now and I need you to go down to the comments. Wish me some luck. All right, let's see what we got. So we got Litwack, Iago, Heffalumps and Woozles, Thievery, Sourbill, Kahoot, probably pronouncing that wrong, Yokai, Unfortunate Situation, Card Soldier Spear, Hades, Alice, and Stitch. Alright, and Stitch is free of print lines. I mean, that's an improvement, I suppose. But all in all, we did not do bad at all today. Like I said, we got 4 legendaries. We got our foil rare Genie. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 super rares, including 2 foil super rares. So it's actually a pretty good box. It's still no enchanted. Still frustrating on that part. But at least we got some really good pulls out of this box. Hopefully I can use these to maybe at least trade for... I might have enough in here to trade for something better. I don't think I'm going to have enough to trade for an enchanted unless somebody's looking for all the high dollar cards in here. But we'll see. But if you like the video, don't forget to drop a like on it. Like I said, let me down in the comments what you're thinking of Azurite Sea, and if you're seeing these just ungodly bad print lines on your common foils as well. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.